So how do you tell if your MacBook Pro has been banned by the FAA? Stay tuned. All right, so let's get into this. Now, basically, the MacBook Pro has been affected, and it has a little bit of the older models have a bad battery that could actually explode or start on fire. So obviously, the FAA and some of the airlines are looking at this really closely. But there's actually some good news here. You can get this fixed fairly easy if you want to. And there's a website I'm going to show you here in a second that you can actually go to, and you can put your information in, your number, your serial number, and basically find out exactly what you need to do, and it'll tell you if you've been affected by it. And if you are, actually, Apple right now is replacing these MacBooks with free batteries. So it's a great option. I mean, basically, you're going to get a free battery and on the deal, and it's not going to start on fire on your airplane, which is really bad, obviously. So you don't want that to happen at 40,000 feet. So take my word on that. Long story short, though, it's basically the ones that have been affected. It looks like it's September 2015 models through February 2017. And obviously, that's just what they're saying right now. But I would definitely go to this website here in a second, and you can definitely take a peek at what they're, put in your number and actually see if yours has been affected or not. And it looks like, I'm looking at some notes here, but the European Union Aviation Safety Agency, basically back earlier in August, they kind of noticed this, and they put kind of, they started kind of banning some people getting on planes with these type of laptops. The FAA, which is the Federal Airline Administration, basically for the United States, they basically took note just recently here, maybe about a week or two ago, and it's kind of unknown right now if they've banned it completely or if it's actually the individual airlines working with them that are banning it. But long story short is you might try to get on a plane, and you may not be able to get on that plane. And that's going to be bad. Then you have to leave your MacBook behind or something like that. I don't know what they'd actually do, but you want to try to avoid that. So you definitely want to try to get this fixed if you can get it fixed by all measures. Obviously it's very easy to do, so stay tuned and we're going to show you exactly how to do that, and that's the best thing for you to do right now. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to get to this screen here, and basically all you have to do is if you go up to basically your little Apple icon in the upper left-hand corner, click on that and go to About This Mac here. This should come up and you should go to the Overview section, and inside of here it's going to show you basically, this says, this is an example only. It says MacBook Pro 15-inch 2016. So right away you're in that 2015 to 2017 range, so that should ring a bell. And it's also a 15-inch model. This one doesn't have the serial number because it's blacked out right now, but basically there will be a serial number right down here, as you can see where my cursor is. You want to grab that number and cut and just basically copy that number. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to Apple's website. I'm going to put the link below so you can see that, and I'll also have it in the description for you as well. So go ahead and take a look at the link below there in my description. But basically in here, let's go ahead and read this. This is the page that says Apple has determined that in a limited number of older generation 15-inch MacBook Pros, the battery may overheat and pose a fire safety risk, like we said. This affects units that were between September 2015 and February 2017. So basically, if you go down in here, there's a place for that serial number that you just cut and obviously copied. You want to paste it into here, and then you can click Submit, and that'll basically go back and it'll tell you exactly if you fall into that recall of those 480,000 units that actually were sold, and it'll give you peace of mind. Obviously, you want to know this, obviously pretty quickly, and once you can kind of confirm it isn't, then you can kind of sleep a little bit better. Once you actually find out, let's say you are affected by it, this is the beauty of it. It says choose one of the service options below to have your battery replaced. So they're going to replace this for free. In all cases, your device will be sent to Apple Repair Center. That's a negative, I guess, because it's going to take a little while. Service may take 1 to 2 weeks, but basically you can find an Apple authorized service provider. You can make an appointment at an Apple retail store. You can contact Apple support to arrange mail service via the Apple Repair Center. And it says to prepare the MacBook Pro for service, please back up your data. You always want to do that. And then please contact Apple support to speak with an advisor if you'd like to arrange a paid service for any additional issues at the same time. So obviously you can go ahead and take a look at this. It says this worldwide Apple program doesn't extend the standard warranty coverage of the 15-inch MacBook Pro. This does not affect your statutory warranty rights. So long story short is, definitely want to get this replaced if you can. And from there, obviously take it with a grain of salt, but hopefully they're going to help you out there and get that fixed for you. It should be a little cost or no cost to you, maybe some shipping costs and things like that, but you just definitely don't want to be in a situation where you have a fire in your house, your office, or obviously at 40,000 feet. Okay, I hope that helped, and that's really easy. We went through it really quickly, but a couple things I wanted to go through also is just, is it a good idea now to buy these MacBook Pros? Obviously, if you look online, there's a lot of MacBook Pros that fall within this age, and obviously you can maybe check them before you purchase them. That's one option. But the other option that might be actually a positive in this is actually they may go down in price considerably just because they have that potential for the bad battery. And if you can save obviously a couple $100 or even more and get an upgrade on it, and then send it off to Apple fairly quickly and get a new battery, cycle counts on these batteries can be pretty old, and it's hard to change them in a lot of cases. So if Apple's going to do it for you, you get a brand new battery out of it. It might be worth it to buy one of these now, actually, if you can do that and actually get the battery replaced. So a little bit more information needs to come out, but I think that might be an option for some people because you might get a good deal on it. But I wouldn't go buying this and then obviously traveling with it or putting it in your house with the bad battery. That's the second thing. I mean, obviously you don't want to have a fire start in your house either, so you have to kind of think which is the smart thing to do there. But in any case, it potentially doesn't mean you shouldn't buy these, but you just want to get them fixed right away if you can get them fixed. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching again. This was just a quick video. If you guys can help me, and please subscribe to my videos. I make about 2 to 3 a week, and I think I have, close to 400 subscribers now. I need to get to that 1,000 so I can continue. So if you guys can subscribe, it's going to help me out. Definitely hit the like button and things like that. But I'll talk to you soon, and obviously we'll have some videos with a little bit more interest than this, but this is just something that's important to get out there. Thanks.